Hello, everybody. This is Drew Thomas here, and this has been bothering me for a while, actually, but I just have to say this. So, I'm sorry for all those fans of Tom's Friends All Engines Go, but honestly, I just don't like it. Like, I've only seen a couple of episodes, and I've only seen like the first half of the movie, the first All Engines Go movie, and honestly, it's just a huge disappointment. I want the old Thomas back. Like, I've been silent about this for a while, but I just want the old Thomas back. I just want Thomas being a useful engine, not just not just a child who just wants to play, who's also still useful, but mostly just plays and sings and stuff. And for goodness sakes, I want villains like Diesel 10, Devious Diesel, Arian Bert. Now Diesel's just their friend who's just vain like James. It's just not what I wanted, honestly. I just I just have to talk about this. Oh, hey honey, how you doing? Love you, Layla. I love you so much. Honestly, having you here just actually brightened up my day. Anyway, so AEG means all engines go, in case you're wondering. And I'm sorry to say this, but I just don't like it. I mean, I have some of the all engines go merch, thanks to my girlfriend, but well, that's mainly because, well, my girlfriend knows I love Thomas. However, the Thomas I love you the most. Sorry about that. Just tell my girlfriend how much I love her. Anyway, speaking of which, I'll be going with her to Six Flags in 23 days. I'm so looking forward to this. Anyway, so Tom's and Friends All Engines Go was just, I mean, back then all I would say was that I think it's alright, but it's not my cup of tea, but I really think that's a problem. All Engines Go has to go. Thankfully, it's no longer airing on Cartoonito, but now it's being cashed into Netflix. So, honestly, I'm not telling everyone to stop watching All Engines Go while entitled to their own opinions, but honestly, I grew up with Thomas after I first seen Thomas in the Magic Road, which I'm pretty sure is my first exposure to Thomas. Oh, TJ, haven't seen you since a year ago when I did that, well, very bad thing that I'm not going to talk about, which I'll get to that in like a later stream, but yeah. Speaking of streams, I will be doing a Tom's the Percy stream again for once. Next weekend, it's going to be the PB&J Otter anniversary live stream. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it's next weekend. So, Saturday will be the PB&J Otter anniversary stream. However, it's not just for PB&J Otter. Several other Disney properties are celebrating anniversaries, like Mary Poppins is turning 60, and the Walt Disney World attraction, It's a Small World, is turning 62. So, yeah, not 62, but it's turning 60, comma 2. Okay. Anyway, yeah, TJ, this is Layla. By the way, sorry, I just thought I'd do a quick introduction. Sorry, it's been a while, TJ. I've been trying to better myself, make bigger and better content. Well, not bigger, but try to make better content, being a better person, jazz. Because a year ago, I was definitely not a good person. Well, not saying that, I was always bad. We all make mistakes. Last year was just one of my worst. But anyway, back to All Engines Go. I really cannot stand how Hits Entertainment and Mattel is handling this, just saying, don't like this? Well, screw you. This is what we're doing, whether you like it or not. The whole downfall pretty much started with Big World, Big Adventures when they introduced Nia and Rebecca. And they did an episode pretty much saying that, they portrayed Gordon as one of the real fans of Thomas who liked everything before the change. And then they just had Nia be the voice of truth, being all like, "Oh, we're woke now, so too bad." Like honestly, I truly think that Thomas and the Magic Railroad is still one of my most favorite bits of Thomas media. Oh, mod. Okay, I think I know what. Okay, go to the comment section and comment down something random like "I love you" or something like that. You just swipe the live chat away, and then you enter in the comments, and I'll make you a moderator. I was wondering why she said moth, but then I realized she's saying mod as the moderator. And I would love to have my Layla as a moderator because, well, she's my girlfriend. Actually, I think maybe I might find one of her comments, or maybe I might just tag her in one of my comments. But yeah. Anyway, I really do love Layla. She's my love. Which one I'm taking her to Six Flags. I'm trying my best to be a good boyfriend. But yeah. Why do I always keep getting off the subject? It happens a lot. Anyway, so back to Engines Go. So, okay, I think I know what to do. Let's go into. There. You are now a moderator. Oh, that actually worked. I didn't get booted. Could be that I have a new subscriber. Well, if you're new to the channel, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. I'm going to be making a sequel. And also subscribe to my friend Joshua the Red Engine Studios. I want him to reach 2,000 so we can feature his 2K logo in my movie, because this is going to be our 10th movie. And I'm making special logos for everyone. So be on the lookout for some amazing logos. Oh, not logos, but some amazing videos. I shall be returning to making Drew Thomas and Friends in April. So be on the lookout for those episodes. There'll be episodes introducing Toothy, the purple beaver from Happy Tree Friends. And while I'm going to try to do an episode with Tommy G. Robertson and the Zooline Engines. So I'm going to try to make 3 episodes before I start work on my sequel. So I'm going to make 2 in April and 1 in May. And then I will try to make at least 1 episode while I'm working on my sequel. But yeah, I'm going to be pretty much making the focus on making my sequel. And hey, it worked. I love you too. But yeah. I might feature some All Engines Go stuff in my sequel, mainly so I can have them be defeated. But honestly, if there's several things I can't stand in this world, it's the loud house, people trying to get reactions out of people, and just All Engines Go. Those are my 3 biggest pet peeves in this world. Like honestly, I want the old Thomas back. Which next year is going to be the 80th anniversary of Thomas and Friends. So I'm wondering if they're going to actually go back to the old Thomas, or if they're just going to, you know, like maybe make a movie with Thomas. They're already planning a Thomas and Friends movie. However, I'm hoping that for the 80th anniversary of Thomas, they'll do something with the Thomas that I grew up with. Heck, I'll even settle for Wubba Thomas, which is Big World Big Adventures. Which most people say Blubba because that's the acronym, and Big World Big Adventures is such a mouthful, and this is easier though. Anyway, all engines go, just I want it gone. I mean, not gone from existence, because it's kind of too late for that, but I just want the old Thomas to return in some shape or form. However, judging by the fact that all engines goes through and successfully because they just got renewed for more seasons and more episodes, I'm unsure. Well, then again, VeggieTales did something similar where 10 years ago they made a reboot called VeggieTales in the House, which is when they got new redesigns. They have irises in their eyes and they look a little bit more realistic and they look more colorful and stuff like that. However, the price to pay was they were dumbed down. Like Larry was like dumber than Patrick, Bob just has a fetish for socks, and Madame Blueberry just went from French to British. I mean, thankfully they returned her to French until they, well, stopped VeggieTales because they fired Phil and Mike, but you know. And Tress MacNeille, I like her as Daisy Duck, but hearing her as Junior Asparagus just makes me cringe. Like, Lisa Vischer is the true Junior Asparagus voice. Always has been, always will be, to the unknown end of time. So they better hire Phil, Mike, Lisa, and Kurt for the Larry Boy movie, or else I'm just not gonna watch it. Or maybe I'll give it a chance, but if the writing is terrible and if it's just dumbed down like VeggieTales in the House and in the City, I'm just going to not watch it. But anyway, back to All Engines Go. I gave it a chance. Believe me, I did. I watched a couple episodes. I watched the first half of the movie, but I just couldn't bear to watch anymore because it was that bad in my opinion. I was like, no, this is gonna make me sad, and I want the old Thomas back. I mean, from what I've heard, they're starting to, die down on the engines using wheels for arms and legs. However, they're still bouncing around. They're still doing 360s. They're still jumping off the tracks. Honestly, whose stupid idea was that? I want to meet that person and kick their ass. Because that's not the Thomas that I know. The Thomas I know is a realistic train who, yeah, he sometimes has his issues. He can bounce around sometimes, like Chuggington, but for goodness sakes, not have him squish and squash like a VeggieTales character. And for goodness sakes, the wheels stretching out as arms and legs. That's just, ugh. And they got rid of the side rods. The side rods of Thomas is what made Thomas Thomas, in my opinion. Just watching those side rods go up and down as his wheels are turning. Wheels and, yeah, just wheels and machines are just what, you know, entertain people about trains, not the fact that they can jump around like Chuggington and stuff. For goodness sakes, could you at least put side rods on the characters again, or connecting rods? Like that would help it a little bit, but for goodness sakes, I just want the old Thomas back. I mean, I appreciate them also raising awareness for autism with Bruno the Brake Van. Like, Bruno can stay. They can keep Bruno for all I care, but for goodness sakes, just please bring back the old designs for Thomas. Yes, actually, I've seen Paranormal Activity 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Uh, however, I haven't seen the Next of Kin one because, well, it just feels different and it doesn't give the same vibes as the other Paranormal Activity ones. Like, I pretty much just count that one as just a spin-off. But anyway, back to All Engines Go. Honestly, if I show that to the Six Flags engineer team, they probably think it's cute, but they would also think it's weird how they can, well, bend and stretch and stuff. I mean, yes, in Drew Thomas and Friends, Thomas sometimes jumps the track and he also moves around a lot, like the On Just Go characters, and he also, does fighting and stuff, but, you know, that's just because, well, in Drew Thomas, they are toy trains that are, I pretty much basing it off my, okay, 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 okay. But anyway, I want the old Thomas back. I really do. Like honestly. And I want there to be villains, not just characters that are sometimes mean and rude, but I want villains. Real villains. Like villains that are a threat and don't redeem themselves at the end. Like some prime examples of real Thomas villains is Diesel 10 from Magic Railroad and Sailor John from Sora's Legends of Lost Treasure. Those two are by far my favorite Thomas Friends villains. And in Day of the Diesels, they pretty much just had Diesel 10 be this petty baby, which is just not I was hoping for. I was hoping for Diesel 10. I was hoping for there to be like a Magic Road continuation or something like that. But sadly in the lore, it's just people are saying that, and they're using theories that it was just a dream. But oh, nice. I found your uncles. Anyway, oh, Layla, by the way, I won't be able to attend the birthday party. I completely forgot to tell my mom about it. My apologies. I'm thinking about, I think maybe next weekend, like maybe next Sunday or maybe this Sunday, I might ask mom if we can go see that movie you want to see with the bear. But yeah. Oh, yeah, Frosty the Snowman. Isn't that the one with it's the one that had Jimmy, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but it was also the one with the evil magician. Okay, back to the subject of All Engines Go. Like honestly, I I just want the old Thomas. I just want the old Thomas. Like seriously. Yeah, thank you. Anyway, so Thomas, in my opinion, as a kid, was just always this engine who was a nighttime comfort for me and just one of my comfort characters. But I just want the old Thomas back. Anyway, so and I'm happy to tell you though that in Drew Tom's of Friends, there'll be I'll still be using the original Thomas, and I won't be using anything on Just Go unless it's for just one episode. Yes, there was the episode on Just Go Away, but I perhaps portrayed the on Just Go Thomas as the villain, like. Anyway, I'm just hoping that it's the original Thomas. I mean, the Barbie movie had, well, mainly made the movie more appealing for adults and teens who grew up with Barbie. So I'm hoping that for the Tom's Friends movie that Mattel's planning, it's going to be more appealing for adults. But yeah, no, I haven't. Anyway, so and before I ask, I'm not the kind of guy who's freaking out about getting off the subject anymore because, well, I'm kind of one to talk and get off the subject a lot. So yeah, pretty much comment anything you want, but. Anyway, I am excited to tell you about my sequel. So, so far what I've planned for it is, well, there's going to be scenes shot in Pennsylvania, and so what I'm going to go for is the Shining Time scenes will be shot at Strasbourg and also the St. James train station. And I think when Thomas arrives near Shining Time, I think the train yard scenes might be filmed in Steamtown because I'm going to visit Steamtown. And after that, I'm going to be filming, I'm going to try to film in each state of the characters traveling to, well, you know, Missouri. Anyway, so back to, oh wait, I'm pretty much done with the I'll just go subject because I pretty much made my points. I'm just going to go talk about my sequel now. So, my sequel will also be introducing two new characters, which is, well, Judy Hopps and Nicholas Wilde from Zootopia. Don't walk on the railroad tracks! You're gonna get hit by a train! I don't want you to get hit by a train! Which I think would be ironic. That's almost like if trains were jealous of you, but don't walk on the tracks! I don't want you to die! Please. And she found a dead animal, apparently. I wonder how that animal died. Probably because it jumped in front of that oncoming train. Sometimes trains are quiet. Like you're never gonna know when they're coming. And if you're walking on a bridge or walking in a tunnel, let's just say it wouldn't be too hot because, well, yeah, on a bridge you have no choice but to jump into the water or, eh, into the abyss or something. Oh, oh dear, it was a dead cat. That's unfortunate. Ooh, what? 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 I'm sorry that comments, but anyway. So my plan is for a Labor Day release for my sequel. That'll give me plenty of time to, well, film and edit it. Filming will begin in May, and it should help, and I should end it by mid-August or early August. Then I'm gonna edit, and then on Labor Day weekend, that Saturday at 9:30 p.m. Central Time. Actually, no, 8 p.m. Central Time. I'll be premiering the sequel. So be on the lookout. But yeah. But yeah, you could bet your boots that I'm also going to be asking the Six Flags Railroad staff if they can watch it. Although, because they work on weekends, they're probably going to be busy, you know, letting the boiler cool or, you know, doing paperwork or something. So, you know, which the park closes at 7 on Saturdays and Friday nights. Sunday nights they close at 6. However, if they're doing fireworks in September, which I don't think that's possible, yeah, which they're most likely going to be doing fireworks in July, like every Saturday, like Summer Night Spectacular and the 50th anniversary Saturday Night Sparks. But yeah, I'm not going to spoil too much about the sequel, but I'm just going to tell you that you're in for an exciting ride. And I can assure you there won't be any engines blowing up this time because, yeah. And yes, all the stationers will be there. The Otters from PB&J, the Healers from Bluey, and the Simpsons from The Simpsons. All characters will be voiced by me. Heck, so will Nick and Judy. I will be doing a video of my impressions sometime soon. So yeah, I would probably first have to watch a scene with Nick and Judy from Zootopia and try to do the voices. But yeah. Anyway, so Drew Thomas the movie 2 will be coming out on Labor Day, and because I featured Terminator 2 music in the trailer, I might throw in some references to it because it's by far one of my most favorite sequels in movies of all time. Like, I might do a video of my top 10 favorite movies because, yeah, I love movies so much. And I just might do that, which, number one, it's pretty much easy. You pretty much already know what it's going to be. I'm not going to tell you, but yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm also hoping to do a stream with, well, at Six Flags on the train with my girlfriend and possibly White's Train World and maybe one of my coworkers from the place I work because she's also going to be there for, Six Flags opening day. So, definitely excited for this. Pack your bags and grab your passes. Oh, I still need to get your pass tomorrow, Layla. Be sure to remind me. So, because tomorrow's payday, I'm going to be getting your season pass. If she's still watching anyway. But yeah. Anyway, it wasn't the best year in my opinion, but it was a good year. I'd say the first half of 2023 was bad, but then it quickly got better as it progressed. Like, ever since the near death of Easy Railroad, which I will talk about at a later point. I'm not going to say what I did because I don't want you guys to think that I'm bad, but yeah. Anyway, so that's pretty much all for this stream. So subscribe to Drew Thomas and subscribe to Mr. Conductor Chat. I'm going to try to do a opening day vlog on Mr. Conductor Chat, so be on the lookout. And I also might film it at the hotel too, because, well, yeah. Apparently, a lot of train fans are watching my Mr. Conductor Chat channel, so I need to get back on that channel soon. First things first, I got to clean my room. It's a little bit of a mess. Anyway, so this is Drew Thomas signing off. Good night. Pickle suck.